Nigeria is once again confronting a troubling moment in its fragile security and political landscape. Quietly and without much public explanation, news has emerged that Sheikh Khalifa, a well-known Islamic cleric based in Zaria, Kaduna State, has been arrested by the Department of State Services, DSS, over allegations connected to a plot to destabilize the federal government. What makes this development unsettling is not just the arrest itself, but how it has been handled. Reports indicate that the cleric was initially taken into custody in December 2025, yet has remained detained for weeks, moved between undisclosed locations, and allegedly denied a clear legal process. For many Nigerians, this raises immediate questions. Why the secrecy? Why no formal charges? And most importantly, is this the beginning of a broader crackdown? Sheikh Khalifa is not an unknown figure. He is believed to be the leader of the Darika Islamia movement in Zaria, commanding respect among followers and maintaining influence within certain religious circles in northern Nigeria. While he is not as nationally visible as some other clerics, his reach within Kaduna State is significant. That influence is precisely why his arrest has attracted attention from security analysts, civil rights advocates, and political observers. According to reports, the DSS alleges that Sheikh Khalifa was connected to discussions or plans aimed at undermining the current government. However, authorities have not publicly released any evidence, fueling intense speculation and concern. One of the most controversial aspects of this case is the lack of transparency. Legal representatives linked to Sheikh Khalifa have reportedly complained that no formal charges have been presented, court access has been delayed or denied, family members have limited information about his whereabouts. In a democratic system, prolonged detention without charges immediately raises human rights red flags. For Nigerians who have witnessed similar cases involving journalists, activists, and opposition voices, this feels like a familiar and worrying pattern. If you value in-depth, fearless reporting like this, please like the video and subscribe to Niger Media Connect. It helps us navigate the algorithm and bring critical national stories to more Nigerians. The timing of this arrest is impossible to ignore. Nigeria is currently grappling with rising insecurity across multiple regions, economic hardship and inflation, growing public frustration with governance, and ethnic and religious tensions simmering beneath the surface. In moments like this, governments often become extra sensitive to dissent, especially when it involves influential figures capable of mobilizing people. Some analysts believe the administration may be acting preemptively, attempting to shut down any network it perceives as capable of organizing resistance or instability, whether real or imagined. The word coup carries enormous weight in Nigeria. With a history marked by military takeovers and forceful regime changes, any allegation involving a coup immediately triggers fear and urgency. Governments tend to respond aggressively, often prioritizing security over civil liberties. However, history also teaches us that false or exaggerated coup claims have sometimes been used to justify repression. This is why Nigerians are demanding clarity. Is there credible intelligence? Or is this an overreaction driven by political anxiety? Without evidence, trust erodes quickly. This is where the story takes a dramatic turn. Public discussion has shifted toward one question: could Sheikh Ahmad Gumi be next? Sheikh Ahmad Gumi is one of Nigeria's most outspoken and polarizing Islamic scholars. Over the years, he has advocated dialogue with bandits, criticized military operations, called for amnesty and negotiations. To his supporters, he is a realist seeking peace. To his critics, he is dangerously sympathetic to criminals terrorizing communities. Because of these views, Gumi has often clashed indirectly with government policy, making him a frequent target of public outrage and political suspicion. Arresting Sheikh Gumi would not be a simple decision. He has a strong following, especially in northern Nigeria, media visibility and international attention, supporters who view him as a truth teller. Any action against him could spark protests, deepen mistrust, and worsen regional tensions. This is why many analysts believe the government is walking a very thin line, balancing security concerns against the risk of backlash. At the heart of this story lies a deeper issue. Where does Nigeria draw the line between free expression and national security? Religious leaders have historically played powerful roles in shaping public opinion. When their views become controversial, governments often struggle to decide whether to engage, ignore, or suppress them. If Sheikh Ahmad Khalifa's arrest is based on solid evidence, Nigerians deserve to see it. If not, then prolonged detention damages democratic credibility. Support independent analysis by liking, sharing, and subscribing to Niger Media Connect. Your engagement helps us keep these conversations alive. Across social media and public forums, Nigerians are divided. Some argue the government must act decisively against threats. Others fear selective enforcement and silencing of critics. The silence from authorities only fuels suspicion. In the absence of official explanations, rumors grow, and rumors are dangerous in a country already struggling with trust deficits. Several outcomes are possible. Sheikh Khalifa could be formally charged with evidence presented. He could be quietly released without explanation. The case could drag on indefinitely, setting a troubling precedent. As for Sheikh Gumi, the government must decide whether engagement or confrontation serves Nigeria better. This is not just about two clerics. It is about the rule of law, due process, religious freedom, government accountability, and how this situation is handled will shape future interactions between the state and influential voices across Nigeria. If you want more deep, balanced breakdowns like this, subscribe to Niger Media Connect and turn on notifications so you don't miss critical updates. Nigeria stands at a crossroads. A misstep could inflame tensions. Transparency could restore confidence. For now, Nigerians are watching closely, waiting to see whether justice, security, and democracy can truly coexist.